Well, hello adventurers. We're outside here with the LCT LC-3 AR. So, like I said inside, I think I've pretty much covered all the basics that I know of right now. And the one thing I think I didn't really cover is this battery compartment here. Now, I was able to use this Tamiya here for our little test fire inside, but Mark III gave me this Titan 300 milliamp 11.1 that apparently is supposed to be able to fit in here. Hope his condenser unit doesn't affect the sound too much. Ooh, as you can see, it does fit. So I have one more purchase in my future here, for this gun at least. So the other thing that I think I didn't really go over too well is the hop up here. It's your standard rotary hop up here. I don't know if you can see that. That look good there? Flying blind with this GoPro here. I'm gonna get a camcorder for the next ones. But the hop-up's in there, so that means that at least I know how to adjust it. So let's go ahead and do the fun MP5 slap on the G3. That feels good. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot this thing. You see, got an empty mag there, but I have a full mag here. So when shooting in the backyard, one of the things I like to do is make sure the backstop is clear. I've got some wild bunnies in my backyard, and I definitely don't want to shoot them, especially since they just had some babies. Okay, so it looks like it's safe to shoot. Let's go ahead and put on some iPro here. Safety. All right. So I do have the trusty chronograph here. I just tested on the MP5 to make sure that it's relatively close. Seems like it. Seems like it's pretty much right on the money. So let's go ahead and load this bad boy up. Alright, so we've got our loaded magazine here. We've done our G3 slap, but just for good measure. Alright, let's see how this shoots in semi first. It's not cycling. Alright, one more good luck slab. The first one just didn't work. Okay, definite feed issues still. Let's try loading up another magazine. Alright, second magazine. Let's see how this does. Okay, so full disclosure, I think I heard a BB fall out in there, so we'll see what happens. Oh, we got a double feed. I gotta say that the hop up is pretty much spot on. I mean, I'm shooting maybe about 30 feet or so, but it's time for full auto. All right, I'm gonna reload the magazine here. that was working really well. That's a 140 round magazine. Kind of crazy because who counts the BBs going in? I mean, these pretty much hold like 100 plus rounds, but you know, I didn't get all of them in there. We'll see. Maybe I just need to break in the spring. But what I want to do now is chrono this thing. So we're using the 0.28 accelerate BBs from Vulcan. I don't know. I'm not a great salesman, but I do like those BBs. I think they're good. So we're going to turn this thing on. We got a preset for 0.28. Let's see what this does here. I think it's hard to hold. Whoa, okay. Might work better if it's in semi. So we've got 366.1. Three 66.7, 360.8, 368.7, and 368.8. I think for the next one I'm going to try putting it on this. Have a solid mount. But all in all, I really like this gun. I thought it would be shooting a lot higher, but I'm sure with a few upgrades, this thing will be a solid DMR shooting around 450 FPS. But, like I said, all of this feels really solid. It feels really good. And I did a little bit more research on this after I realized that this is going to be the first video for this specific model of this gun. And the thing that differentiates the AR version from the other versions of the LC-3 is this front rail here. Normally you wouldn't have the Picatinny rails on the non-AR versions, but on this one you do. So I feel very lucky that I got this version, because this is my first unboxing video and it's one that hasn't been done before. So hopefully hopefully I did it justice. So let's go ahead and finish off the magazine here, because why not, right? So I'm still getting some double feed issues. I figured this review might be over, but I'm still getting weird double feeding issues, and it's not from the same magazine that I had it from before. So let's try to finish off this magazine and see how it goes. So that's another double feed. That's interesting. That's going to be something to investigate. Wow, that was a triple feed. Did the camera get that? It actually made like a triangle when they all flew out. Now, I remember that there was a BB that got, sounded like it got stuck in there. On the VSS, I had some of those issues before. See, there's still one in the chamber. I don't know if you can see that, but down in that chamber, there's still a BB in there. Which is why you want to make sure you do a test clear before you leave the field. Because I don't know if you can see there's no BB in there. That's how people get shot when they're just sitting there eating lunch or something. Someone has their magazine out, but they still have a BB in the chamber, and they pull the trigger, and someone gets shot. So make sure you clear your chamber. All right. So let's try this magazine again. I don't hear anything rattling around in there. So I'm getting dry fires quite a bit too. So it basically seems to shoot 1 out of every 3 shots. Holy crap. That is a ricochet. That flew all the way back here. Yeah. Another reason to keep all your dogs and animals inside, including your children while you're shooting. So we're having some magazine feeding issues with this. I'm going to try the 3rd magazine. I mean, quite a few BBs fell out of that. Okay, so I'm filling up the other brand new mag. It's come to my attention that magazines are a fairly large issue in airsoft, just like fogging and just like battery compartment issues. So these are all things we're going to be addressing on this channel so that we can hopefully stop that from happening in the future. So magazine number 3, we're going to see if it also has double feeding issues or just the plain old dry fire issues. Okay. Again, it sounded like it went in there fine. Didn't sound like it hit that spring to shoot a bunch of BBs up into the cavity. Let's see how it goes. Okay. 3rd magazine, no issues at all. I mean, there's still a BB at the top, but I mean, it fired. Okay, so there's that dry fire issue. It seems to be a spring issue, I'm assuming. Whoa, there's that double feed. Yeah, again, BB's falling out of the cavity. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's a magazine issue. If any of you know what's going on with this, please let me know in the comments. That'll make my life a little bit easier. Otherwise, I'm going to keep messing around with it. I may take one of these magazines apart. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it sounds like fun to me, so I may be doing that just for funsies. So, all in all, I love this thing. This is a great DMR, or soon to be DMR. Right now I think it's technically at a rifle status, being at 360. It's pretty close to what my MP5 is, but I'm assuming with the longer barrel you get more accuracy out of it, so we'll see with that. I'm hoping that my neighbor's condenser unit isn't messing up the audio with this, because it is kind of a pain in the butt here. But we're going to put this on safe. I'm going to take off my iPro. And that is the first unboxing review that I'm doing for this channel. So you have your LCT LC-3 AR AEG rifle, and I really like it. This thing is nice and solid. It feels great in your hands. It shoots pretty well. It shoots nice and accurate, you know, over 30 yards. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can hear the metal clinking there. So all in all, I'd say that this would be a good buy. My only issue right now are the magazines. I've had issues with magazines in the past. I'm sure you've seen them on the videos. But I am going to make this a bit of a priority, figuring out what exactly is causing that double feed issue, those dry fire issues, and that amazing triple fire, which if I could actually make this gun do that, that would be fantastic. You can have a DMR and then you can switch it to shotgun status. That'd be fantastic. So that is my first unboxing video, my first review of a gun. and it's for the LCT LC-3 AR AEG rifle. And I found that from other review videos, pretty much all of these are going to be a total mouthful. So, my final thoughts on this: I really like it. I think that there is a lot of promise with this gun in the future, especially for our field of holy cows, where I'll be able to set up for a sniper DMR kind of situation. This would not be great for CQB or anything like that, obviously, because of the length. The FPS is a little bit low right now, but I'm wondering if it's also a magazine issue. 360 is what my SMG is shooting at right now. Granted, it's fully upgraded, but yeah, I was hoping to get at least 400 out of this. I'm going to see what I can do to get this up to about 450. I don't know if you need a new spring, new bucking, new barrel, or what, but I'm going to sit down and try to figure that out. But the only issue with this gun that I can see for other people is its weight, because it's very heavy, it's very long, it's a little cumbersome to use, but for somebody my size, it's fantastic. And my only issue is magazines. That seems to be a consistent issue with most of these airsoft guns. So that was my first unboxing video. What do you think? Did I do okay? If there's anything else you want to see related to this gun, any of my other guns, please let me know in the comments. If there's anything else you want to see from this channel in the future, let me know. I'm more than interested in trying new things, especially all things airsoft related. So, thank you for watching this unboxing video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully you got something out of it. I know that I got something out of it, and I'm going to continue to get more out of this, as well as the channel in the future. So stay tuned as I upgrade this thing, as I figure out the magazine feed issues, and as I figure out pretty much everything else related to my adventures in airsofting. Thanks for watching another Adventures in Airsofting, and I'll see you on the next one.